Hello and welcome back to NieR Automata New Game Plus mode, called NieR Game Plus by Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. In the 16th part of the playthrough, we are at the gates of the forest castle proper.
The birds, they acknowledge our presence.
My name
Is Superman, obviously.
Oh, I see that I left these hacking videos in. The last part, we edited out a lot of them.
Well, this is technically a mini-boss, so yeah.
It's somewhat important. I'm also glad that the really sad and dour music that was playing during the last part, because we met the animal-loving machine, it finally came to a stop. Like, we get it. You love animals. It's the world that is cruel that makes you want to protect them from the evils trying to destroy them. Like 2B, who's attacking Moose for no damn reason.
Well, the reason, of course, being is that the moose is technically an enemy combatant.
It is. It can become hostile. Do not upset the Moose, or the Moose will destroy you.
Well, they will attempt to destroy you, but it's a moose. It doesn't really have the ability to do significant physical damage.
You really should not run full sprint into a Moose, 2B. You have the momentum and the weight of a small car. I'm not really sure how I got hurt by that robot, because hitboxes usually are deactivated when the enemy runs out of health.
He wasn't totally dead yet. Yeah, he was falling over, but his foot stompers are still, an active hitbox.
Oi. He says he's not dead. Yes, he is. I don't want to go into the cart. Oh, quit being such a baby. See, that was it.
That's a Monty Python skit.
Yeah, that's if, well, the machines have scattered history and recollection. They have Shakespeare. Maybe they, somewhere in this barren wasteland of human absent Earth, that there are some records of Monty Python's Flying Circus.
I mean, if we were gonna hold anything up from Shakespeare's medieval style, I would honestly prefer it to be the Monty Python stuff, simply because the Monty Python stuff is still somewhat humorous, even if it's not as humorous as I like.
We're Knights of the Round Table. We dance whenever we're able.
2D segment.
Yeah, 2D segment. Here's 2B and 9S and 2D looking best. This is a great change-up. If you thought that going from City Ruins to Forest was a good change-up, now we're going from 3D Ruins to 2D Forest Ruins.
Level 38. Are we going to hit 45 before the end of the game?
I can't remember what level we get to, actually. I mean, I know we kill a lot of things, and naturally getting experience will cause you to level up.
Melee defense up large.
It sadly is a missed opportunity. Those especially is a missed opportunity with having lots of melee defense or range defense, is that these items still do not take away the one-hit death stipulation in very hard mode. Like, they basically become useless at that point.
Right.
Kind of dumb. What else is dumb is that I can't hack through walls. That's something that I do a lot, is that I'll say a thing, and then somebody will say, what do you say? What did you say? And then it gives me a chance to say what is basically the same thing over again, but just said in a different way, not giving them a chance to rehear the thing that I originally said, prompting them to ask in the first place.
So if 2B juggles, if 2B launches an enemy in the air, can 9S just infinitely juggle them with a pod?
Pretty much, yeah. Because if they can't come down and the bullets are holding them up, I mean, you could totally just Streets of Rage 4 them at that point. Open the damn chest and move on with your goddamn life. Box. Oh, yeah, that's right. That box has no function. Yeah, it's quest important. Kinda makes you wonder what the quest is.
Is the reason that we can't actually collect it because we're missing the other pieces?
No, it's because we didn't activate the corresponding quest. That's why.
Ah, okay.
I'm glad that the chest is at least there, so I can find it and have my curiosity peaks, if only for a moment. But then, of course, because I have a broader objective that sends me well away from this area, I'm gonna completely forget about it. Oh, if you had not yet had your fill of zealous machines trying to protect the Forest King, today's your lucky day.
So many samurai motifs.
Oh, right, I do still hack them. I thought for a second, because, well, it is a 2B segment. It is a 2D. I keep confusing 2B with 2D. The two different letters, Cloud. Two different letters. Yeah, and, I mean, I do agree still that hacking usually is the best answer, because, again, all these guys are clustered around each other, and blast radius will cause enemies to take damage, even though they were not the intended target. Although, finally, we're using our goddamn pod for a change.
Yeah, but since we didn't upgrade our pod whilst we were back at camp, it's not doing as much as it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it could be doing more.
Right.
Could be doing a different attack. And away to the left. Mannequin room. You guys were not very well disguised. I could tell you apart from the other ones.
And explode.
Oh no, it's the snake robot. I could totally just hack in the background and make stupidly easy this encounter.
No, 400 experience though, nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Experience adds up really quickly, too. I mean, they don't have to give me that much experience as one reward. Not to mention that was a pretty easy hacking minigame. Come on, get him, 9S. Ow. Damn it. Try again. Got him. Yeah, I mean, you can go ahead and... Yeah, sure. Give me another 400 experience. That's the equivalent of taking out like 16 of these guys. Don't go running over there just yet. I think I skipped that balcony because I realized now that I'm at liberty to just skip items at this point. Oh? Mid-combat?
4 hours ago. Of course not, he's a robot.
I forgot, is this the original king, or is it just a storehouse for his memories? Quick, get the robot Viagra. He's 128, he can take it. I'm afraid he is not receptive to robot Viagra. Oh, I sure hope nobody enters the Forest Kingdom. What?
So what, have we already been here for 4 hours? I don't think so.
Dramatically, yes. It took us 4 hours to get from the edge of the forest to the castle. Well, I mean, you saw how much time I spent screwing around. I mean, that was just the portion
Yeah,
that
but
you saw.
for us, it was only about 10 minutes.
Because I edited out the other 3 hours and 50 minutes. Spent 2 hours.
Ladder.
Yep, spent 2 hours just trying to climb that ladder right there. Excuse me. Okay, let me try that again. Because if you weren't paying attention, you might have missed this little ladder right here. Yeah, that is semi-hidden. What's this? There's something back there.
It's just a pyrite. We don't need any more of that.
Oh, right, there's nothing over there. That is a blocked door over there that also is quest important and esoteric. We cannot go through that way, nor is there anything over there, no items and nothing whatsoever, until you activate the corresponding quest. It's one of those games, everybody.
More iron ore.
What we do have is a well-defined objective. Repetitive pathways in a predetermined outcome. Snake Eater.
Except we're not going to actually eat the snake. We're going to explode it.
And then eat it. Woo! Die. How convenient that all the items landed on the platform where I can get them.
Double jump.
Yep, and down there is the legendary robot blacksmith, in case you needed a reminder. You hear him banging away at his forge. Very hard mode players, beware that that save point is going to be pretty useful. See, this is how fast hacking should be happening, is they just die.
Boom.
Boom.
And
Poof.
boom.
5. I mean, you figure if each of these encounters takes between 5 and 10 seconds, that we just saved a whole half a minute just by editing out the sequence.
We would save slightly more time if you would actually wait for them to actually all bunch up, though.
Maybe. Well, the guy in the back row is about to get hit for the death because he didn't have enough health left. Ow. Excuse me, I'm trying to concentrate on your tiny robot brains.
39.
Level 39. I don't even think we necessarily have to kill all these guys. I mean, the king is just dead ahead, as you may recall. Although it would cause one hell of a narrative break. Like, where'd they all go? What were they doing?
They were too busy being exploded by 2B in the background.
Exactly. And then in a mere fraction of an instant, 2B gets caught up. Okay, fight's over. Well done.
And in the next episode, we will finally meet up with the Forest King.
The Forest King, A2, and then we'll be basically on track as we have been. No real divergences yet, but we will get them in this NieR Game Plus.
Be safe, everybody.